Amy, like I've seen you recently, you were at Palm Springs Film Festival introducing Ben Affleck, and then, it kind of also took a while early on when a lot of people knew you for your theatre work. And now it seems that you're pretty much everywhere.
She's super fancy now.
Yeah,
She's
it's
really
kind of fancy now.
You're so fancy.
How is that whole balance, between having the experience that obviously some people know you for The Wire and other people know you for doing goofball,
Well,
more
I like that it's an eclectic mix, I like to keep myself guessing at what I could do next, and I don't want to, I try not to repeat myself. I mean, one of the thrills of the part in this movie was like I can actually play a good mom. Sometimes you're like, oh, I think I'm just the wife, or I'm just the mom. Like, oh no, wait, no, this is a good mom. This is it's a good strong character, and But actually, before I read the scripts, years ago, I did a play with John C. Reilly, and he said you should make a list of directors you want to work with, and he goes, that's just something I always keep in my pocket, and he was on my list. He was at the top of my list.
She showed me the list. It was awkward. I had to offer it.
So he had to give me the job. Yeah. So, but I remember saying yes before he gave me the script. Or I knew in my heart I was going to say yes. Just based on Tom's movies before.
But you guys had known each other before, just from around?
Yeah, I mean, we met.
Yeah.
Where did I give you the script?
Neighbors.
I think it was on the street. We met in the neighborhood, and I just handed her the
heart.
script and said, it was an easy sell with Amy, and she's someone I wanted to work with for a long time. It's just the type of actor I like to work with, and all these guys. Definitely is surrounding yourself with like the type of actors that like to collaborate, that like to be a part of it, and actors have different approaches, and I think it's always important when you're kind of putting that group together to find people you think are going to work well together.
On this occasion, working spousal relationship with Mr. Giamatti over there. How is that experience? Don't listen.
We were a good married couple.
I think
Yeah.
so. It's a great
Felt
portrait
very
of a
natural.
marriage, too. It's
Yeah.
a very real portrait of a marriage. It felt very natural, actually. We didn't even really need to talk much about it.
No,
we
you guys
didn't.
did fall into it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
the
it
first day we met, though. I think Paul and I are both quite shy on first meeting, but we walked a whole block in silence after the elevator ride. Like, oh, it's good script.
Yeah, great.
And I was like, oh no, I'm never gonna get in there.
Oh,
We
no.
were all
God,
watching
what am
them.
I gonna do?
I know.
He's probably thinking the same thing.
We were all watching
Oh,
them from the
God.
window. We're like, they're still not talking. Still not talking.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Dear
So
God.
So they
It's no
accelerated
Yeah.
their marriage relationship to people who've
No,
been
it was
together
lovely.
20 years. They already knew everything about
Yeah.
each other.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Two people with nothing to say to each other.
The portrait of a marriage.
Yep.
What about for you as a director now, as an accomplished director now as well? It's what do you get out of it that you don't get from acting?
It's just such a different process. I mean, I still love acting, but there is that. It's the scope of the project. You start with an idea. You're off writing for a year and a half by yourself, or in this case with my friend Joe Taboni, and then it starts to just build, and then go through the different stages. I love working. Getting assembling the cast, starting to work with the actors. The shooting's always crazy, but you have to manage to have a good time with it. And then you're back in the edit room alone with your editor. So I like the diversity of it, and it's such a complete and collaborative process that I just like how it changes over time. It's with acting, you're kind of there to do your thing, which is such a great opportunity too. But it's just a very, very different approach.